morning, it is the 22nd of December, which means it is only 3 days left until Christmas now, and we woke up very early, just before 6 AM to try and compete in a Rocket League OCE tournament. We managed to get fairly far, but unfortunately we were one position off from getting the prize money. So if we'd won one more game, we would have got the prize money. But we were taking on people which were like GC2, which was basically impossible, to be honest, especially with the amount of lag that we were getting as it was on the Australian servers. But it was quite nice to have an early night last night and wake up early, because I then went and played a little bit of doubles with Andrew Rotate, and we managed to get quite a few wins there. So it was all worth it in the end. Today, what we've got planned is a lot of tidying up, sorting out the house. Then we're going to make a nice little lunch, hopefully. And then also we're going to be doing that gingerbread tree making with Beth to see who can make the best gingerbread tree. Right now I've just been editing a couple of vlogs and other videos, and I'm going to head downstairs and say hello to everyone, and we'll probably play a game or something. So we've just had our breakfast, and as you can see, we made some cool Christmas looking pancakes. So Beth made a Santa Claus looking one, which you'll see here on the video, with all the bananas used as the beard. And then Beth's mum made some Santa hats out of lots of fruit with a marshmallow on top. You'll have to let me know what your favourite topping is to a pancake too, because my favourite is definitely maple syrup with either banana, or I do like the Biscoff sauce as well. I don't know if anyone's ever had the Lotus Biscoff spread. That's really good as well. But I'm now going to head back downstairs. We're going to be playing the train game, which is a really good fun game, so I definitely recommend you playing it if you've never given it a go. And it's good for like a group of 4 or 8, because you can double up and things like that. So hopefully I'm going to win, because I've never won yet. Beth's won one, and then Beth's mum's won one too, but still, I am yet to ever win the train game. The trains game is done, and in the end, it was Beth's sister that came in first place. Both myself and Beth's sister's boyfriend came in joint second, and then Beth came in last. So that is what we like to see. As long as we beat Beth, I'm happy with how any game goes. We then had some lunch after, which was really tasty, just basically an array of snacky sort of foods. As you can see on here, we've got all the cheeses. There was actually a really nice sort of like battered brie, which you had with sweet and sour sauce, and that was vegan too, but that was actually really tasty. Some camembert with some toast, that was nice. Some crackers for the cheese and chutney. Can't go wrong with a bit of cheese and chutney. And now we're going to wrap up a couple of presents before Beth's sister and boyfriend goes, because we need to give them their presents before they leave, because we won't see Beth's sister's boyfriend now until after Christmas, so this is the last time we'll see him to give him his presents. We actually also watched the Southampton versus, who did they play? Fulham. Southampton-Fulham game, and that was really boring. Ended 0-0 in the end, but nothing really happened throughout most of that match. But now is the most important time of the day, so we need to do the chocolate calendar. So opening up number 22, let's have a look and see what we get. Oh, and it's another red mini truffle from Lindt. So seem to be getting a lot of these. Probably got this, just most of the squares left, to be honest. And then they've got the big milk chocolate Santa, which I'm looking forward to on the last day. But time to do the gingerbread tree whilst we're watching a little bit of Liverpool versus Tottenham. And currently Liverpool are 2-0 up, dominating them too. So I can't see Tottenham bringing that one back. But we'll be decorating the Christmas tree, and you guys at home can decide which is the best pieces for the Christmas tree, because I think it's just one big tree. You have to decorate each layer of the tree, so you'll have to see what you think of our tree in the end. So we've bought this gingerbread Christmas tree, and we're going to attempt to make it look as identical to what it looks like on the box as possible. I'm going to be decorating half of it, and Beth is going to be decorating the other half. But to start with, we need to make the icing sugar. So we're going to add the sugar powder first and add some water into that, and try and make it not too thin, because we know we can't come back from that if it is too thin. So we'll add the water slowly into the mixture. Give it a quick stir and check to see how thick it is after each pour.
I'm worried you've already put too much now, I'm not gonna lie. That's just way too much already.
Do you reckon? Let it mix. Is that too much?
Way too much.
So we've already made the rookie error of putting way too much water in, so it is really runny, the icing sugar. So I'm already going to have to start trying to add more icing sugar into the mixture. Hopefully it will thicken up. Hopefully this will be the last pour, and then it should be thick again. I think I've used about half the box of this icing sugar now. So we'll add a bit more in.
Alright.
I can literally taste the icing sugar in the air. So I've now added too much icing sugar in, so it's super thick and sticky. So I'm gonna have to add a bit more water in, but hopefully not too much this time, because otherwise I'll have to end up adding more icing sugar again. So we're gonna put a very small amount in at a time. So now the mixture is too runny again, so we're gonna have to add a bit more of the icing sugar, and hopefully it'll be third time lucky. So we've finally got it to the right consistency, and we're now going to ice the stars and put them together to make the tree. I've got my trusty assistant Beth, who's come to hold out the piping whilst we tip it in. So we've got the piping bag, and we're now going to build the tree by sticking these stars together. Beth's going to give it a cut on the end. I'm worried that it's going to fly everywhere, but hopefully we should be all right. There we go. So we've piped the first star, and now we're going to put that on the cake tray. Hopefully it's not going to be too runny and run off the sides, but we'll have to see. So the first star for the tree is on. It just feel a bit slidey, but I think it'll be okay. No, I think it is. It will solidify. Well, that looks in the middle. Yeah, that's fine. I thought you were going to tell me when to stop.
Oh, were you waiting for me?
Yeah.
I was just going to keep going.
Right, that is star number 2. Hopefully this one should stick straight on the top of that. Go. Yeah, I think it might be... I don't know, it might be sliding slightly towards you. Right, there we go, star number 2 is on. We're at a bit of an angle, but hopefully should all be okay. Right, here we go, star number 3. Oh, is it number 4? Star number 4, I've already lost count. Looking good. I think it's looking good so far. What do you think? Right, now the last star to go on the top of the tree. I think what they've done is glued at the bottom of the star and stuck it on top. Give it a little bit of padding. There we go.
Don't have to hold it too far.
Yeah.
No, don't put more on.
Oh, okay. I'll hold it until it solidifies then. There we go. I think that looks okay, doesn't it? There we go. It looks pretty good. Not bad. Right, so we're going to have to try and slide the tree over onto a different cake stand. Hopefully it doesn't just topple over. It is at a bit of a slant, but I've been inspired by the Tower of Pisa. I actually think it's pretty sturdy. I think that would be pretty difficult to knock over. I've gone too far, 1 second. And there we go. As easy as that. So Beth is going to decorate it first. She's going to do, is it the top star? And then...
Yeah. Well, not the very top, but...
Not the very top.
The flat one. Doesn't look that great, does it?
I've definitely seen a better decorated Christmas tree. The Beth's now going to decorate the tree with some sugar sprinkles. Not a bad first attempt from Beth.
I think the nozzle's a little bit better.
The nozzle's a bit wide, which makes it a little bit more difficult when we're decorating. It was good for the sticking together, but now we're trying to decorate it. It is quite wide on the nozzle, which makes it harder to get the finer details. But I'm going to attempt to decorate the layers below. I'm not too sure how well this is going to go, because it's quite actually difficult to get under the top layer. Beth had the easy job of doing the top star. We'll have to see how we get on. Didn't look great, did it? It's hard as soon as you stop. Oh no, oh no. Oh god, that doesn't look great. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. That definitely could have been a lot worse. We'll add the blue sugar snowflakes on the edges. It's definitely not for the heavy-handed. There we go. That's not too bad. An attempt for the second star. I think that's pretty good.
Christmas he was doing it. It was on a balloon.
Oh no, I was trying to do the Leaning Tower of Pisa. So we're going to do the final star of the design. I'm just going to actually have a quick look at the box to see what it looks like. I feel like this star is going to go horribly wrong. In the end, it didn't actually turn out too bad. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it looked. But then it could have also been a lot better, obviously. But I think the key is go fairly quick. But it didn't look too bad though, to be fair. It's quite awkward compared to the other ones because I'm having to exactly. But it's like no, it's quite a weird. Because it's going down. It's not the easiest thing to do. There we go. That's not too bad in the end. Rest of this right hand side. There we go. That's not. It's not too bad.
Well, Elliot didn't do art at school.
I did do woodwork though. Go. Beautiful. I need to wipe the ends. I have to say though, it's getting harder as well because the icing sugar is slowly solidifying in the piping bag. That one's not too bad. That was better than the first attempt. There we go. It's turning out a bit like a smudge more than a star. That's a good one. That's the best one so far. That one's masterpiece is what some people call it, that one. Oh no. It's hard because it's just dropping down. It's the gravity. Right, final one going down. Let's make this one a good one. There we go. That just looks like an absolute mess. Oh, and we've got to put one last thing in the centre of the star too. To top off our masterpiece, one last sugar sprinkle. If I can get one out. Ready, here we go. Right in the middle there. So here is the comparison between the two. Which one do you think looks better? I think our one looks a lot better. It was more of a team effort rather than an individual effort in the end, but I think Beth will probably say that it was more me. So we have finished our gingerbread Christmas tree. Looks okay. We'll give it, I reckon, a 7 out of 10. Definitely not perfect. Lot to be improved, but we're now going to break him up and give him a try and see what we think. I quite like the feel of it. It already feels like soft gingerbread rather than the hard gingerbread, which can be quite harsh on the teeth, but we'll give it a bite now and see what we think. That's actually a really good gingerbread. I think they may have put some cinnamon in it too, which means it tastes really nice. And the icing sugar on top is perfect, I have to say. We also used, I don't know if you noticed in the other videos, but we used a red strawberry lace as a little structural piece to hold up the star, because the star couldn't stay up on its own in the end. It was just falling over. So we used this strawberry lace, but it does taste nice. I definitely recommend it. It did cost like $13.95 though, which is a bit of a rip-off. I probably wouldn't pay $13.95 to do it again. But overall, it was a good bit of fun for Beth and I, and it tastes quite good too. So after making the gingerbread Christmas tree, we then decided to watch a film on Sky. And there was a new film actually that's come out this year called Bad Tidings with Lee Mack and Chris McCausland. I didn't actually think it was that good, to be honest. I'd probably give it a 4 out of 10, but it was an easy watch, and it was something just that was a little bit shorter than one of the longer films. I think they tried to sort of copy a little bit Home Alone with how they capture all of these burglars and stuff, but you'll have to watch it yourself and see what you think. But I definitely wouldn't recommend it as being one of the better Christmas films to watch. There's things like Elf, Home Alone, Polar Express, and much better films to watch than what we just did. But we've had a great day, so it is now time for bed with only 3 more sleeps until Christmas, which is great news. So I do hope you all enjoyed the vlog, and if you did, do make sure to like this video and subscribe if you are new and want to see the rest of the Vlogmas experience. You can actually go and check out all of the other ones too in the Vlogmas playlist. But I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next one.